Hey there, how you doing, my friends? Chris and Gia here from chrisandgia.com, and in this very exciting episode today, hey, we are talking about Social Adr, right? Doing a Social Adr review. Basically, I'm going to share with you how to get your bookmark shared by other people using this social bookmarking service or social bookmarking software known as Social Adr, all right? So we're going to go right into it. But hey, before we do, if you haven't already, definitely give this video a like, all right? And definitely subscribe to the channel because I'm always releasing new content, new videos, tips and tricks and strategies on online marketing and social bookmarking services such as Social Adr and other online marketing tools that can help you in your online business, all right? And don't forget to hit that bell too so you can be notified whenever, as soon as I put in the latest, greatest, best content, all right? Oh, and definitely stick around to the very end because I'm going to share with you some really secret ninja best practice tricks that I learned recently and exactly the results that I got and where my video ended up in the rankings just using some of these basic simple tricks and tips on Social Adr. So definitely want to stick around to the very end to get that juicy content, all right? If you don't know what Social Adr is, let's start with that first. First of all, let me explain to show you that it does work, all right? So what I'm gonna do here is go back here, and actually this is back in like November when I actually used it for one of my videos. I was promoting a tool called PowerSuggest Pro, a keyword research tool, and you can see I was getting like a lot of my bookmarks shared. One of your bookmarks shared, even tweeted, right? So it works, all right. And then I'm going to show you at the end that it really does work in terms of where my video ended up ranking, all right. So if you don't know what Social Adr is, Social Adr is what they call a social bookmarking software service that will bookmark or share your content socially on social media. So let's break it down like this. If you are an online marketer, one of the best ways you can promote your content, right, whether it is videos or blog posts, is via organic traffic, right? Like organically having it found. So if it's videos, you want people to like naturally organically find them on YouTube. If it's a blog post, you want them to naturally organically find them on Google or Yahoo or Bing, right? So in order to do that though, Google has particular things that they're looking for in their content, because you have to remember what Google, their whole purpose is to provide relevant, useful content to the people. That's their whole point. If the content is good and is relevant and solves the problems and questions that people have, then Google is all for it. So there's a lot of things that go into what Google thinks is relevant quality content. Whichever content they think that fits into that mold will be the content that they rank up, right? So that's the ones that will be ranked on the top pages on the first page of Google, or that's the content that will be ranked on the first page of YouTube, right? So it's all about giving quality content. Now, the way that Google goes about assessing that is through various factors, right? I mean, there's a ton of them that I'm not even going to get into, but one of them is social engagement, right? Like it used to be like backlinks, which backlinks still works, right? Because backlinks is good. You basically saying that, you know, another website is linking to your video or to your blog post, which basically tells Google that, oh, somebody's giving your stuff a thumbs up and says it's good, right? But another way that Google can see how people feel about your stuff is social engagement, right? Social bookmarking. What does that mean, right? It means that how many people are coming to your blog post or to your video and liking it? How many people are commenting? How many people are tweeting it? How many people are posting it on Facebook? How many people are bookmarking it later to come back and look? You see, all these things is what's called social engagement, right? Social signals, if you will, right? It sends a signal to Google that say, hey, you know, people are liking this stuff. You know, they're liking this person's content. It must be good. We got to go ahead and rank it, right? And so that's what you're doing when you create content, right? You really want people to see it. You want people to see it, and one of the best ways to get traffic to people seeing it is via organic traffic, what is commonly known as search engine optimization, right? So when you can get your content to be optimized to the point where the search engines are like, this looks good, that's optimizing content, that's search engine optimization. So you can artificially make this happen, right? By using tools like Social Adr, right? Social Adr essentially is going to take your content and bookmark it and spread it out all over the internet in other social bookmarking sites, right, for you. And if you get the paid services, it'll do it for you automatically, right? What does this do? It tells Google that, hey, your content is awesome stuff, right? It's just a way to artificially get this social signal, the social engagement to your content. And Social Adr is a really good social bookmarking software that will help you do that. All right. So that's what basically what it is. It's saying all this stuff here, what they do, right? And it's super simple and easy and automated. And that's one of the things I do like is that it is automated and it's pretty simple. So I'm gonna walk you through how you go about doing that. So first you'll go up here to log in, right? And then I pulled it up here. So okay, so here's one of the actually some of the stuff that you'll notice that if you use an account, this is pretty much, you can do it for free, and this is what you'll get. But if you get like oh, can you see it? All right, let's scroll down. But if you like get some of the social starter, social booster, social addict stuff, you can basically pay for people to bookmark it for you. All right. So some of the tips I'm going to share with you on how to get people to bookmark your stuff and share your bookmarks will work for paid and free strategies, but it particularly is good for your free stuff because you're not paying for people to do it anyway. So you really want to optimize your stuff so that people will bookmark it and share it. All right. So the first thing you do is you can go up here to your bookmarks and go to my bookmarks. And so I'm gonna show you. I used this a couple times, right? So you can see when I used it for my video that I did on PowerSuggest Pro, right? Here was some of the title, the URL, and this is when I did it. Like I said, it was back in 2017, and then it got 245 submissions. Mind you, I didn't really pay a whole lot of money either. 245 submissions. So this works what I'm about to show you. All right. So if you go here, I can go here to basically edit the bookmark, edit it, and it's going to show you. So this is what's going to happen if you were to like start up a new one. If you wanted to start a new one, you could easily go to bookmarks, go back to my bookmarks, and then press this green button to add a new one. But I'm not going to start a new one. I'm going to show you what I did on this one. All right. So you edit it and you come down here. Now, you see here, so the way it works is pretty simple. What you're going to do is put the address, the URL of the video. So this was the video here that I did. I put the URL there. And then you're going to put the title, all right? Now, the thing about this is that you can't put the title once straight up. You have to put it in a format that they call spin. In other words, and it kind of explains it to you right here. Basically, what that means is that because this content is going to be spread out all over the internet, everywhere, and all these bookmarking sites, you don't want it to look the same everywhere, right? It kind of like makes Google be like, something's kind of fishy here, right? So you want to spin it so that it has multiple variations of it so that it doesn't look the same each time. So that's essentially what's happening here. So here, if you look right here, what happened was I spun it so that instead you put them in these little syntax brackets, it'll tell Social Adr, hey, sometimes you can use PowerSuggest Pro when you write this, or sometimes you can use PowerSuggest Tool when you write it, or sometimes you can use PowerSuggest Pro Tool when you write it, right? And so the whole idea is to just give Social Adr variations, right, of what you're going to, of what they want you to, what you want to post. And so that's basically what I did here. So if you do a spin review, you can get like, PowerSuggest Pro, the simplest Google keyword research tool you'll ever need. Definitely worth reviewing. And then I put the link, right? And then if you do it again, it'll give you another one. PowerSuggest Pro, the simplest keyword research tool for SEO you will ever need. Definitely worth taking a good look, right? So it'll give it to you like multiple different versions. PowerSuggest Tool, the only keyword research tool for SEO you will ever need. Definitely worth reviewing, right? So I kept it real simple. I didn't do a lot of that. And the description, the same thing, right? You just want to create a small description, right, of what you're talking about, using variations of keywords whenever you can, right? And that's all you're doing. So check it out, like I say, checking it out or taking a good look or reviewing. Awesome, great, really good. I just kind of you just kind of give it variations with the spin tags. Wherever you can, you do that. And then you put the tags here. The tags are basically your keywords that you want to really go after. So I put those down here. I picked the category, and I did the submission rate of normal. You can either do normal or slow. I think I did normal at that time, but slow is usually the best. And then you save it, or you hit save, and it'll like take over from there, and it's good to go. Now, so let me share with you some tips that's gonna help you get your bookmarks shared. All right. So one of the tips that you can do to make your bookmarks more attractive and more likely to be shared by people, especially if you're using the free service, is to one, keep the description short, right, and meaningful, right? One or two sentences. Don't use a long paragraph from some article as a description, right? So you can see that's what we did here. We kept the description pretty simple, right? One or two sentences, good to go, right? What's the next thing? Number two, use correct spelling and decent grammar in your title and description. Please, I mean, there's no really any excuse to like, you know, have bad grammar on there. So definitely get that. Make sure that the grammar is there, everything's spelled correctly, so that it looks like it was, good English. Because if people don't think it's good English, people kind of tend to not share that type of content, right? So you want to make sure everything is clean. Number three, use only a few tags, right? You don't want a whole laundry list of them. So here we just used, like, how many did we use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 4, 5 keywords is not too bad. In fact, here they say short, popular words that describe the nature of your web page. Aim for 5, right? That's what they said. So that's what we did. We used 5 keywords, tags, and that worked out pretty well. All right. What else? Number four, and if your topic is embarrassing or controversial, you can expect fewer shares, right? Because remember, this is a social sharing, social bookmarking software, social bookmarking service, and it's all about bookmarks, social bookmarks, content that people have bookmarked to say, hey, this looks really awesome. I'd like to come back to it. Or they can share those bookmarks to other people because they found it to be valuable and might think that their friends think it valuable. So if you're trying to get content that's kind of controversial or kind of edgy, you might not get a whole lot of people that touch it. I'm just saying, right? It kind of makes sense, right? So you want to kind of be careful with that and avoid that, basically. All right, and then some other few best practices that I picked up from another website that I was checking out that might be helpful too. One, they said use at least 275 social adder links. It may be dependent on your niche, so you have to test it out to see, right? You might need more. And so if you remember, if we go back to where we were before under my bookmarks, right? I ended up having about 245 links, submissions in here. So, right? So it's pretty close. And I'm going to show you the results at the end of this. So you might be pretty surprised and impressed by how well this social bookmarking software service really works, Social Adr. So, all right. Then what other things did we see? Number two, they said to use well-spun, unique descriptions, right? No errors. In other words, basically what we were saying, right? Make sure your description is spun as much as possible and make sure it's unique, right? There's sites that you can go to where you can get spun articles that you can put in there and use, but they're usually not unique. So you just got to make sure that you write them. And plus, if you're only writing basically, 2 lines, you can come up with 2 lines to describe what your video or blog post is about. And kind of just once you write it, well, here's how I did. I wrote it out and then I went through it and was like, okay, where can I say something different, And wherever I can say something different each time, that's where I put these little brackets in it to create the syntax, to create the spinning part of it, right? So, and then what else? Number three, they said use a link indexer if you need to speed up the results. So that's essentially your link. You can index your links to Google so that Google recognizes that this link exists, that this video, this blog post exists out in the internet world. So you can do that, and that will actually speed up the process. So that's something that you can consider. That's outside of Social Adr, but it can kind of synergizes together if that makes sense. And then lastly, just remember that results will take time, right? When they did it, they did a test. They found it took them 3+ weeks to get results, right? To kick in. So just give yourself time, give it time. SEO, search engine optimization, takes time. When you're ranking videos, ranking content, it takes time. So just follow these general strategies and tips on how to, and I'm pretty sure that that will help your bookmarks get your content bookmarked and shared by other people on Social Adr, which will lead to more links, which will lead to higher rankings down the line, right? So definitely give yourself time for that. All right, folks, so that's pretty much all that I did right there. I just followed these basic strategies, these basic tips on how to get to set up your title, your descriptions, and get your bookmarks shared using Social Adr. And like I said, it's a really awesome tool. I really actually like this social bookmarking software tool and service. And so let me show you the results that I ended up getting. All right. So if you go to YouTube, right? So remember the video was on Power Suggest Pro, and if you just type in Power Suggest Pro, and yes. Well, who is this guy right here, right? Who is this guy right here? Yep, at the #1 spot. Yep, that would be yours truly, right? So, and this was about 8 months ago, right? So this kind of correlates around that November time. So I'm not gonna lie, it worked pretty well for me. I'm not gonna say that it'll work exactly the same way for you. I can't predict your results, but what I can say is that if you utilize these tips and strategies and tricks that I just shared with you, you do increase your chances of success, right? Your odds of success do go up, okay? So that's my little bonus for you for just sticking around to the very end. If you want to learn more about Social Adr or how you can get started, then hey, check out the link that I got in the description of this video so you can get more information. Or if you want to get started using it, then hey, click that link below there and it'll take you to the page and you can start getting more information on learning how to use it. Start getting your content ranked, started getting it shared, getting more likes, comments, and tweets, and thumbs ups, and all kinds of stuff that help tell Google that hey, your stuff is awesome and get it moved up to the first page of your rankings. All right, so hope you enjoyed it. Hope this was valuable. If you did, hey, definitely give the video a like. All right, exactly. Like I said, definitely subscribe to the channel. And this video has been on Social Adr, a Social Adr review, how to get your bookmarks shared by people using the social bookmarking software. So that's it, my friend. Until the next exciting episode, I'll see you on the next one. Bye now.